Sodor stories. Millie and Proteus. Proteus was sent to bring some Proteus quarry stone off to the castle. His stiffness was not helping him at all. It made him go slowly on his journey. And it would take quite a few hours just to get to his location. He decided he'd take the shortcut instead of going the long way. I best get this on time. It was only very minor. But the minor would do wonders for the castle. Why minor? Because the castle needed a few repairs. I can't be late, said Proteus. He knew his love, Millie, would be at the castle. He came up to the old iron bridge. It was one of his favourite bridges on the railway. One, because it's red, and it's one of his favourite colours, and two, because it's old and it's made out of iron. Proteus likes his gold paint, but he prefers gold's better than red. As he slowly trundled down the line, he decided he'd sparkle his lamp. Sparkle, 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 he said. His lamp sparkled all over the place where he went. He was glad to have the rails replaced at Protues quarry, and while he was gone, this means they could replace the rails that while he was on the siding he was on, and the incline rails, because they wouldn't be used for a couple of days, as Proteus would be at the castle for a few days. And then went across the Mayor's viaduct. The viaduct was named after the Mayor's. As he steamed along the viaduct, he kept thinking about Millie. I can't wait to see Millie, said Proteus. Millie was way older than Proteus, but they still loved each other. He slowly trundled along with his stone train. Then he saw Bertram and I both here. Hello, said Proteus, and he gave out 2 peeps. Peep, peep, very deep. Hello, said Bertram, and he gave out another 2 peeps. Peep, peep. Hello, said Proteus to Ivo. Hello, said Ivo, and he gave out another 2 peeps. Beep, beep. Laughed Proteus. The engines on his railway had very weird whistles, but he didn't let that stop him, and he steamed along his line. As he steamed along, he kept sparkling his lamp. He even believed his lamp gave him good luck, and ever since his lamp he had got good luck, apart from the time when George ripped up his rails while he was in the siding. And then he went across the cliff. It was very curvy and dangerous, because if an engine went too fast on it, they could derail. Proteus was always careful on going on it though, and he soon was nearly at the bottom of the hill. Soon he reached the hill. The trucks gave him a push. This helped Proteus get his journey down on faster. It didn't do a huge difference, but it made a bit of a difference. But as he steamed along his line, he slowly pumped his pistons. And then he turned into Boulder Quarry. Boulder Quarry was a quarry where Boulder used to live. He was put back on the mountain, but made sure he was secure. They put rocks all around him to make sure he would not roll off, and if a rock fell down, they replaced the rock. Proteus stopped his sparkling off his lamp, and so with that, he ran past Boulder. "Hello," said Proteus, and ran past Thumper. "Hello," said Proteus. "Ow," said Thumper, as he was sticking some rocks. He was turned off to another track. It took him quite a few hours to get to the castle, but Proteus didn't mind. "Oh, I'm stuck," he said. Fred was sent to go and give him a push. "Don't worry," said Fred. We'll get you off in a jiffy, but he derailed." "Oh, never mind," he said. "You're on your own." And Proteus was stuck. "Well, I'm stuck," he said. Fred took his trucks for him as he was derailed, and Proteus slowly trundled off to the castle, as he said he wasn't needed at the quarry for a good couple of days, as they were redoing it. And this gave him a good chance to stay with Millie. And that's exactly where he went. Soon Proteus reached the hill to go into the castle. He tried to pump his pistons as much as he could, but the more he tried, the longer it took. He soon got to the top, but he was dreading for what would happen on the next part. Engines don't have problems when they're not pulling stuff when they're going up the steep hill. Some may still have problems, but mostly they won't. As Proteus steamed and steamed, he came up to the hill. He came up to the first slight tuppence, the next tuppence, and the next, and the next, and the next. He was starting to slow down, but he's and he soon reached the top. And finally at the top, he said. When he reached the top, he slowly trundled off to go and see Millie. Millie heard about Proteus's arrival, and she was very excited. I can't wait for Proteus," she said. As Proteus steamed along the line, he tried to pump his pistons, but the stiffness still didn't work. I've got to get to Millie faster than this, he said. And he tried pumping his pistons faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. He tries and tries and tries, but it had no effectiveness. However, Stephen and Glenn were still in the castle, so this made Proteus cheer up when he came to the castle. And as he came up, he saw Stephen and Glenn. Stephen and Glenn were at the castle. Glenn had just finished being repaired. And Proteus was coming and coming. Hello, said Glenn. Hello, said Stephen. Hello, said Proteus. He didn't look at them. He was too busy looking at Millie. I can't wait to see Millie, he said. As he steamed up, Millie wasn't realising that smell. Proteus had arrived. She's so sweet, said Proteus. He came up, and while Millie wasn't realising, Proteus slowly came up. Oh, I gotta be quiet, he whispered. And he whispered to himself, be brave, show my feelings to her. He went off to go beside Millie. As he came closer to Millie, Millie got startled. And as he came up, Millie was so glad to see him. Proteus, said Millie. Millie, said Proteus, I wish we could get married, said Millie. But I suppose that isn't possible with an engine. Anything's possible with an engine, said Proteus. Okay, said Millie. Then the Earl came up. I'll be very happy to do your marriage. Okay, said the engines. Once the marriage was done, Millie and Proteus were very happy. But sir, said Proteus, is it okay if I can come and visit Millie sometimes? Of course, said the Earl. And sir, is it okay if I come to visit Proteus sometimes? Said Millie. Of course, said the Earl. And the two were very happy together. But wait, there's a few more. There's one last thing. Oh, Sodor engines, they never learn. But don't worry, I'll plan my revenge soon. It's too soon.